Hey guys, it's your girl Tia. So I am back with another Ask My Me video. Sorry about the microphone issue. It seems like this damn thing does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. Like it chooses its own microphone. I only have two microphones here, and the main one is the fucking Yeti, but whatever. Sorry about missing last week. These last 2 weeks have just been like blah. I don't know if it's because of this retrograde or whatever the fuck that shit's called. Like just been in a blah ass mood at work, at home, gym, eating right, just all fucked up. No excuses, but I'm just saying, like I've just been feeling that way. And today I'm not as energized as I usually be. But I do feel better, if that makes any sense. But it's gonna be a short ass Miami. But I'm going to do my best not to miss any more Sundays because I really have no excuses. I don't game on Sundays, or I usually don't. I make exceptions. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So, first questions are from Fred Johnson. Good morning, Golden Thread. What stopped you from giving The Lion King a 9 or a 10? I'm glad that we didn't listen to the critics. LOL. Lion King was awesome. I thought it was great. A lot of folks are complaining. Good afternoon, Nostalgia. Happy Sunday, Jamarius. A lot of people complaining about Lion King, like how it looked, and especially Beyonce's voice. I particularly didn't have a problem with her voice, but I don't think she's a phenomenal actress. Like I don't think like she's up there on that type of bar. Her singing, can't nobody say shit. Her performances when she's singing live and dancing and all that shit, nobody can say nothing. She got it. But acting wise, But the reason why I gave Lion King an 8.5 is because of Scar's song, Be Prepared. Like they shortened it. I know with live action, like we got a lot of realism, basically the entire movie, because that shit looked incredible. I didn't expect, hyenas singing around like, the cave and shit. But I did expect a lot more singing than what we got. So that's why I got an 8.5 and not a 9 or a 10 from me. But yeah. Okay, what would you recommend to someone who feels awkward when it comes to dancing in front of large crowds? Once you get tipsy, you'll be fine. So I think that's what you should do. Definitely. Definitely. And I seriously recommend going and seeing Lion King. All of us that are alive in today's world, that's not in a third world country, has seen The Lion King. So if you've seen The Lion King animated version that came out, 25, 26 years ago, you need to see the live action, point blank period. By default, I'm just saying. All right, last question. How would you say you and your boyfriend are when it comes to introvert, extrovert personalities? I'm more open in front of people than he is. But we can switch at times too, depending on the area. So I guess it all depends on the situation. Yeah. All right, last questions are from Nostalgia Fan. All right. Good morning, Tia. Hope you enjoyed your trip yesterday. Well, the week before last, yes, I did enjoy it, sweetie. It was awesome. My mom really enjoyed herself. We did a lot of freaking walking. Oh my goodness, my lower back was killing me. I have to see somebody about it because I don't know what's going on down there. You know what I mean? But other than that, we had a lot of fun. Definitely going back. Definitely going back. Okay. Which kingdom do you think would win if they went to war? Atlantis or Wakanda? Damn, that's a good question. Hey, Jib. How you doing? That is a damn good question, Nostalgia. And not many folks sit there and think about shit like this. Atlantis, oh man, their weaponry is advanced just like Wakanda is. Wakanda surrounded by land, Atlantis by water. Water is the strongest element. Damn. Well, I mean, I don't know. That shit might be a tie. Me personally, I'm just gonna say tie. I mean, because if you think about the movies, like tie. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. When you watch trailers, do you hate it when it spoils something for the movie and or when scenes are just made for the trailer alone and not in the movie? It doesn't bother me at all, either or. I mean, they have to sell the movie. So I get they put shit in there that's not in the movie. And I mean, some people I know actually complained about the Thor Ragnarok preview when it came out before the movie because they showed the Hulk. And I'm like, but we knew he was in there. I mean, if you keep up with the director and the actors and you kept up with the movie before its, worldwide release, I mean, you knew he was in there. So seeing him really didn't make a difference to me personally. So no, it doesn't bother me either way. I'm still gonna watch the shit, and 9 times out of 10, I'm still gonna enjoy it. So it doesn't bother me at all. Yes, that vibranium is serious, but I mean, Atlantean weapons are probably just as strong, if not stronger. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Atlantis was around a lot longer than Wakanda too. So yeah. Hey Herschel, I'm good, sweetie. Weekend was good. How about you? How are you? All right, last question from Nostalgia. From the previous week about supernatural or fantasy games or franchise being more realistic when made for the big screen, like Super Mario Brothers movie, Masters of the Universe, and recently Sonic, just from the trailer alone. Okay, me personally, I don't like video games that get turned into movies. I don't like them at all. Resident Evil 1 was the exception because it stuck to the story the most. And then when Resident Evil 2 came out, it seemed like they threw 2, 3, and Resident Evil 5 in that movie, or 4, I should say, even though Leon wasn't in the movie. It seemed like they crammed all 3 games into one movie. It was kind of bad. So and now they're coming out with a Mortal Kombat movie. And they're saying that the Mortal Kombat movie is going to have the fatalities from the fucking game. Now, I love Mortal Kombat, been a fan since I started playing it way back when. Shit, Super Nintendo, I believe. Was my first time playing Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Super Nintendo. But anyway, so I've been a fan for a very, very, very long time. I've beat them all, played them all. So actually not saying that I wasn't a fan of the 90s MK, that shit was cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing great, but it was cool. You know what I mean? It was cool. So for this movie and then having the fatalities, and if they have the fatalities on the same gruesome, gory, bloody level like this recent MK game, I'm all fucking for it. I really and truly am. But we won't know until we actually see it. I mean, because there's been, let me see, the Street Fighter film I walked out of. The Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball, whatever the fuck they called it. I literally walked in, I saw that white boy, I saw Piccolo, and then I walked right back out. I think I saw Bulma too. And then I literally walked right back out. I maybe saw them on the screen for like 5 minutes. So some of that shit I just really can't take seriously and will never watch. Like ever, ever, ever. So for those type of movies, I guess it all depends. But for Mortal Kombat, I'm definitely going to go see that. Definitely. Absolutely. All right. Hey, Angelo. John C, that's what I'm saying. They have control of the water, and water is the strongest element. So, and that stereotype is Black people don't know how to swim. I know how to swim. So I'll be good. Oh, man. Do you think the Eternals is going to be good? Yes, I do. Did you see that cast? Hell yeah. Yo, Marvel is not playing no games. And it's funny because I had put up a post about Marvel when they announced all their shit. And then DC, like, literally had nothing. But then my homie told me that DC had announced earlier, I guess, in the year or last year, that they weren't going to be at the con. But I'm like, why wouldn't you be there? Because the only other movie that we know that you're coming out with next year is Wonder Woman. What other DC film is dropping next year? Is that new Batman dropping next year too with Rob? Because I don't know. I haven't been researching it. So, yeah. Exactly. No, none. I haven't seen any, and I was looking forward to it because Wonder Woman was the shit, Aquaman was the shit, Shazam was the shit. So I mean, they on a roll right now. So I thought they would keep that momentum going by actually showing their ass up at con and then giving us some more movies. But no, they did not do that. So I don't know what the hell is going on over there at WB and DC, but they need to get it the fuck together. They really do. Okay, and it's already. Oh yes, I know. Can't wait. Yes, it will be good. Yes. My homie actually sent me a post yesterday on Instagram. James Wan wants to do a remake television thingy for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Even though James Wan is the shit, he needs to just stop with that. Just stick to the movies. We don't need no remake. I Know What You Did Last Summer, TV version. We don't need it. Give us something new, something fresh. Jesus, Hollywood is just losing it. But yes. Yeah, drag. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, Kavan, how are you? I'm good, sweetie. Yo, I'm all for Ronald. All of the announcements from Marvel, I'm here for all of them. The TV shows and the movies, I'm here for all of them. They, man, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I've never been off of DC's train. What you mean, nostalgia? What you mean? I've never been off of it. It's just that I mean, I'm gonna call it like I see it. I mean, and then again, I mean, as a personal opinion too, you know, not everybody's going to agree, and that's totally fine. But me personally, you know, I mean, Justice League was whack. And what else? What was the other one? The Suicide Squad was whack. Batman versus Superman was whack. Like, you know, those were whack. Like, and that's just being nice, you know. But Superman, Man of Steel, that was cool. And then Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Shazam was the shit, you know? So, I mean, they had their ups and downs. I just wish that the same energy that they give their animated movies, which are all tens to me, and I think they have two or three that's dropping this year. And I saw on an Instagram post they have two coming out in the beginning of next year, and I have to catch the Superman Part 2 that came out this year. So I have a lot to catch up on as far as DC animated movies come. But nonetheless, if they had that same energy that they put into their animated movies, into their live action films, they would be fucking great. Would they be dominating the movie scene like Marvel? No, because they've been doing it right from the beginning. But DC would beat it if they did that, but they don't. But I mean, I'm not knocking DC now. They had their little whack ass movies, but come on now. You got to give credit where credit due. Nah. I think there was a remake of it already, but I didn't keep up with that shit. I'm a fan of the first film, and then that's it. That's it. Aces, you're right. They don't have a structure. You're absolutely right. They all over the place. They all over the place. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. So that's another one. All right, cool. All right. Blade MCU. Well, if Blade is rated R, they will be just fine. And remember, Marvel has Deadpool now. So if they try to make Deadpool PG-13, that movie is going to fail. But they know what they're doing. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Kevin Feige knows what he's doing. Russo brothers, well, I'm not sure they're going to be a part of the Blade. I don't know who's going to direct it because it doesn't come out for another 2 or 3 years. But whoever's directing it, Kevin Feige knows what's to do. I'm not worried. I am not worried at all. Yeah, some folks were saying that, Angelo. Some were saying that Shazam could have been better, but I thought it was cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did. Yeah, it's called What If. I'm excited for all of it. All of it. All, man, Marvel. Whew, Lord. Yes, I did see the Brandy one, nostalgia. I did see that. I did see it. And I will check my snap. Okay. I think after Brandy, I didn't see any of the other ones. Which really didn't matter any freaking way. But I've been playing the new Wolfenstein Youngblood game. That shit is pretty awesome. If you guys played the Wolfenstein series, Lord have mercy. I mean, at least I got edges. Not many women can say that. Ooh, look at them baby hairs. Oh, but this is coming out in like 3 weeks. I'm putting a new hairstyle. But yeah. All right. Hi, witness. What superpowers would I like to have? I don't know. What superpowers would I like to have? I think I would like to read minds and be invisible when I want to. And can fly. I think I would do those 3. Just right off the top of my head. All right, can't wait to finally get a good Fantastic. Okay. The ones that came out in 05, 07, 08, around that time, I actually enjoyed the first one. The second one with Silver Surfer was whatever. But this new one that came out in 2015, 2016, me and my sister were actually on our way inside to go see it. Some folks were walking outside of the theater yelling how bad the movie was and all that shit, and didn't even end. Wasn't even done yet. I didn't even bother. Didn't even bother watching it. Not gonna waste my life. I have never seen the new Fantastic Four, and I never will. I will go to my grave, never have seen that movie. So I will wait for the remake from Marvel/Disney. No problem. I have patience. As long as I'm alive, I'll be all right. Every woman's dreams. Well, me, I would like to read people's minds because a lot of people aren't like me. Like they're not forthcoming. Like I have to, I don't know. I have to push to get the truth out of some folks. Some folks are actually scared to tell the truth. And sometimes to me, I don't see why anybody would be scared to tell the truth. I mean, you don't owe anybody shit. All you do, born, live, and die. That's it. So I don't know what they would be scared of. But that's the only reason why I would like to read a person's mind, to see if they're telling the truth or see why they're scared to tell the truth. But yeah. Or instead of reading somebody's mind, I can just have Lucifer, the show Lucifer, where he can do the little gaze and get the truth out of people. I'll take that. I'll take that little power instead. Ain't no pressure. Either or. What if supposed to be? I have no idea. I haven't read up on any of that yet, but I will. I will make it my business too. Because now I actually have to do a video, which I've been saying for months that I was going to do, and I keep forgetting to do it. But I'm going to do a video of all 22 movies or 23 movies. I'm going to put them all in the order from greatest to least. And I actually put up a post. Everybody was saying that Winter Soldier is the best MCU film. But for me, it's Iron Man. Like Iron Man is 1A or 1. And then Winter Soldier would be 1A or 1B, however you want to do it. But yeah. So I got to do a video on that. I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, man. Blade is going to be sick. You think Ali is going to do him? I mean, you can't compare Snipes to Ali though. And the casting for him is perfection because I love him. Not saying that I didn't love Wesley Snipes back then, because I did, you know what I mean? But it's not his time anymore. So I think Ali is going to be great. I mean, that was a perfect casting. Like, oh my God. He's going to be great and then some, because I love him as an actor. He's awesome. He is awesome. Who do you think Keanu Reeves is going to play in the MCU? Hope. I wouldn't want him to be Silver Surfer. That character, I want him to be more of a fighter or something. Nah. I don't think it should be him. Why get a Black Widow costume? It's not much of a costume either. I mean, it's literally just a red wig and a black bodysuit. Not much of a costume. The Blade series? What Blade series? I don't know who did that. I have no idea who did that. I wonder how the MCU is gonna explain vampires and mutants. Where have they always been? And don't use hiding or a multiverse, because that will be cheap. I mean, well, technically, I disagree to a certain extent. I don't agree with the cheap part. I mean, because remember, they couldn't even use the word mutants because Fox owned X-Men. So they couldn't even use that word. So they couldn't explain anything anyway, even if they wanted to back then, because of the rights. So now that they're able to, since they got every fucking thing, awesome. And then with the theories that were running around, you know, in was it Endgame or I guess Infinity War? When he did the snap, and then Endgame when he did the snap again to destroy him. And people were saying that that snap is what created the mutants. So that's how we have mutants and, you know, shit like that. How the vampires come about, I don't know. But, you know, I mean, MCU, Disney, they have great writers. So they're brilliant. Like I said, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Okay. All right, Nostalgia. Thanks, sweetie. Have a good one. Yes, he does, John. I said the same thing. All right, Nostalgia. Have a good one, sweetie. John, I said the same exact thing. Yo, he looks just like Blade. When he put that hat on, I was like, Lord. Perfection. Yo, perfection. Perfection. I don't care what nobody say. You can't hate on that man. If they bring back Harley Quinn, which they will, because she's coming out with a show and they're doing the Suicide Squad movie over, whack. And James Gunn is doing it. Yeah, James Gunn is doing it. So maybe it'd be cool. I don't know. But yeah, Robbie says she's coming back, so it's all good. Doctor Strange 2 is called Multiverse Madness, so they'll probably explain. Yep. There you go, Angelo. Boom. And that would work. And they said that movie is supposed to be really scary too. I can't wait. I just hate that we have to wait so long for these movies. We're not going to have a Marvel movie until May next year or April, because Black Widow's movie is first. That's the first movie to drop. But is that the first movie for the next phase or no? What's the next movie for the next phase? What's the first movie for the next phase? But they have the shows too, which are dropping. Loki's show drops first. And then they pushed this shit back to April. Never mind. It was supposed to come out in December, but they changed it to April. Oh, never mind. Squash that. Just what I was thinking, just went right out the window. Yeah, she crazy, but she cool though. Keith, what's going on? Yeah, Snipes was a martial artist, but who says that? But who says that he can't train though? I mean, did you think that Chris Evans fought the way he did in Winter Soldier? Hell, fuck no. But he said he wanted to do all his stunts, so he practiced and he practiced and he did that shit. And that whole scene with him, with Chris and Winter Soldier, that shit was badass. So I mean, they get paid to do this. So, and you know, a lot of these upcoming actors and the actresses that are in a lot more action movies, they're trying to be like, you know, let me see, like Jackie Chan or Jet Li doing their own stunts and shit. So, not to that extent, of course, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. All right, cool beans. It is Black Widow. Okay, cool. But I mean, she's gone, so they're gonna show her movie. Like we're gonna get her movie, and then we're gonna, I guess, you know, prequel to how she became who she was, And then at the end,
Chase came back from the search.
And then at the end, what? We get a, I guess, end credit scene, and we see maybe what? I'm trying to think of what they can show us at the end of her movie, because we get an end credit scene at the end of each Marvel movie. So what could they possibly show us? What, that she may be coming back, but she can't because she died for the Soul Stone. So yeah, that's gonna be very interesting, man. But like I said, Marvel is awesome, man. Marvel is awesome. Hey MW, how you doing? But yeah, man. So we got the next 2, 3 years, 4 years until we get another Avengers movie. And Kevin Feige said it's not gonna be like how it was, I guess the past Avengers movies, because everybody, for the first Avengers movie, that first phase, everybody had their own individual movies, and then we had Avengers, and then individual movies, and then all of that. So he said for this one, it's going to be characters that we never seen before on screen. So are we not getting the same formula with the individual movies, and then the big movie, and then individual movies, and then the big movies? So that's going to be interesting as well. It really is. It's likely a prequel or another dimension. Okay, that's cool. Scarlet Witch resurrecting Iron Man. Yeah, I don't see that happening. It's a little far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, he's supposed to be gone. And Kevin Feige already announced that the death of Tony Stark is going to go through all of the future Marvel movies, like a wave, just like that. So Tony not coming back, unfortunately. He's gone. I'm good, MW. I'm about to wrap up this live. I said I was only going to do 10 minutes, and I did 27 so far. Lord Jesus, boy, we can run our mouth. Should Captain Marvel be the leader? No. Not at all. Nope. And it wouldn't make no sense for her to be the leader anyway, because she deals with a whole bunch of other universes and planets. So we're not the only one that she helps protect. So she wouldn't be a good pick. No, I'm not excited about that at all, because at first her ass didn't want to be in the fucking movies anymore. Now all of a sudden she back. I mean, I love her as an actress, but I mean, make up your mind. But whatever. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, the shows and them. I'm excited about all of that. But I do hate, that they pushed back the shows, though, because Loki's show was the first one that was supposed to drop, and it was supposed to do that in December, and November, and then they changed it. Sorry. So that sucks. I can't wait to see what they do next. I don't have comic book movie fatigue at all. Yeah, I'm good, man. They gave us enough. I mean, even with Endgame and the digital drops Tuesday, right? What's today? 28th? 29th? Yep. I think it drops Tuesday. So I'll be getting that, and I'll be watching it over and over and over and over and over again, and just waiting for for May next year. I mean, I can't stop watching Infinity War or Thor Ragnarok. I keep watching them over and over and over and over, and I don't get tired of watching them. I freaking love it. Not sure how hyped I can get over a Black Widow or Hawkeye movie. I mean, they're spies. So I think it's going to be badass. I do. Same to you, Witness. Thank you. Have a good one. Scarlet Witch is dangerous. She said no more mutants in the comments and took the powers of 99% of all mutants. As for Captain Marvel, she has led teams of Avengers. Just saying. Oh, shit. That's what's up. That is what's up. Well, that's if they introduce him as the father of her. Because remember, Quicksilver in the last film, I think that was with it was whack anyway. What was that shit called? With the young X-Men. Now remember, Quicksilver was looking right at Magneto, and that was the pun because that's actually his dad. But couldn't say anything. They couldn't do anything with that, you know. And it sucks because of the right shit that was going on. Oh my god. So will they do that now? I mean, they could, but I don't know how they would do that. I mean, because Quicksilver is dead on Marvel side, so well, I can't. Well, I don't have to say Marvel side anymore because now they have, everything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yes, I don't know how they're gonna work that in. But like I said, they're great writers, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Yes, it did beat Avatar. I wouldn't say the best, but it was phenomenal. It most certainly was. I'm not taking anything from it. It most certainly was. Yes, Apocalypse. There we go. That movie was trash. Oh my god. And no, I did not see the new X-Men movie. And I probably won't. That'll probably be the second comic book movie that I will never, ever, ever see. And I've seen them all. And I'm talking about the live action ones. I've seen them all. Except Fantastic Four, that one, that trash. And now this one. But I'm more of a fan of X-Men than I am of Fantastic Four. So because of that fact alone, I may sit down and watch it. Female Thor is cool. I knew that was coming. Just didn't think that they was gonna do it this soon. Can't wait to see how it's gonna be done. Because there's supposed to be a version of, well, I guess in the comic book at least, where Thor is with the Guardians of the Galaxy. But then I seen something yesterday or the day before yesterday where James Gunn didn't want Thor in the Guardians of the Galaxy film. So the female Thor, I guess within the movie when Guardians of the Galaxy starts, Thor is gonna get dropped off. I mean, I don't know where the hell he's gonna get dropped off at because there's no Asgard, so I don't know how Portman is gonna tie into this unless he decides to go back to, I guess, Earth, or is he going to another planet? I mean, they really didn't specify, but the only way Portman will come in handy is if he gets dropped off at Earth. And the rest of Asgard is there. So I don't know how they're going to write that in because he hasn't spoken to her in how long? So how is all of that going to work? It's mind-boggling, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Avengers Assemble. Yeah, it was awesome. Well, I mean, Avatar 2 was actually supposed to come out this year. They pushed it back to next year because they got some new shit that's coming out. And that's why James waited so long to do the first Avatar. He had that movie written down back in 95, 96, 97, one of the late 90s. And he said the reason why he didn't bring it to life was because they didn't have the technology then. So that's why he was able to drop it back in 2009 because we had technology for it. So now there's some new shit that's coming out or is out and they're testing it out now. So that's why he pushed the film back. But as far as hitting $3 billion, first of all, to hit $3 billion, I mean, that's whoa. And then why would they re-release Avatar 1 again? Like, I don't see the point in that. But hey. Disney won't care because they own Avatar. So yeah, that's true. X-Men versus Avengers. That's a good one. I don't know. Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was freaking awesome. It was fantastic. It was phenomenal. It was Quentin Tarantino. Like, that was just brilliance. And Robbie and Brad and Leo, great. Great, 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 great. The acting, oh my goodness. Yo, let me tell you something. Long story short. Okay, so Leo had me cracking the hell up. Brad did as well. The dude that looks exactly like Bruce Lee, like it was like he was the embodiment of him. It was, y'all can't tell Quentin Tarantino shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And the ending, it was just like, holy shit. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful. If you guys are a fan of Quentin Tarantino, you're watching this film by default. There's no way in hell that you can tell me that you saw a Brad Pitt film or a Leo DiCaprio film and you did not like it. Rare. And I only met one person, and that actually happened last week, who doesn't or isn't really a fan of Quentin Tarantino. I couldn't believe my eyes or my ears. It was whoa. But yeah. Yo, Kill Bill is my shit. Kill Bill is my fave. Kill Bill is my favorite. Oh my God. And then Inglourious Bastards, and then Pulp Fiction, and then Kill Bill 2, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like, yo, he's just, yes, Quentin. Yes, Quentin. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here before we keep talking. We've been talking for 36 minutes, all right? I want to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Not that I don't enjoy you guys, but I actually want to lay down and relax. I got a long week ahead of me. Because remember, I told you guys we get paid 3 times this month. So my first check ain't sickety sick like I want it to be. But these last 2 checks, I definitely want them to be. So I need to get all my lay down rest as much as possible. But I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the week. It is hurricane season. So for us down here in Miami, Florida, it's been raining on and off. But you know, this fucking state is bipolar by default. So yeah. But you guys be safe out there, work, school, or both. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next Ask Mommy video. You guys have a good one. This is okay.